athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Good counter punching. A well-placed hook. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat, and the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning, you can see who's got it in hand, you can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Straight right just misses. That left hook missed. Just when you think they're going to have 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Holmes in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
A perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. Just missed with that jab. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. A straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
when they drop their guard, they get caught. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
You've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
That hook won't score. Nice stop, but that won't score. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. That counter shot lands. Nope, that uppercut does not score. You don't want to trade shots. You can tell who's stronger and who's fast. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. They've got the momentum. There's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Just missed with that hook. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That counter punch caught him clean. They exchange punches. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That left hook missed. Nice counter shot. Talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for the... Back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They exchange punches. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Perfect counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good counter punch. One punch could change any. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Let's start the sixth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for... Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. That uppercut doesn't land. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Missing with the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. And there's the bell for round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Punch, counter punch. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. And there's the bell to start round 9. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? So close for that uppercut. Counter punching. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nice counter. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
There's a counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And here comes the 10th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice counter punch right up. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a... And there's the bell to start round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Down goes Larry Holmes. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter shot. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.